son is called us, but his jokes need work and we need to ball less. I'm R.O.B. I am the key.
You guys didn't think we'd have this many jokes about a Haunted Mansion bar? Well, do not lower your expectations. I will lower them for you. Do you think all the ghosts on board are from the Titanic? Oh, too soon? Let's see the first one. What's that? There are none. And they have to drive through this facade into the store.
Oh my goodness! You know, you know, most people take this for granted.
Watch out!
There's too much water.
Bandit is. Oh, she got him.
She roped him. She roped him.
This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Jason Diffendahl of WDWNT.com, filling in for Tom Corliss and Eric Morton, who are on a romantic getaway to Disneyland this week. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you never miss the latest news from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for July 24th, 2023. Disney has announced times for Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade and Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular fireworks show during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at the Magic Kingdom this year. Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade will step off in Frontierland at 9:15 p.m. and 11:15 p.m. each night of the party. The fireworks spectacular, hosted by Jack Skellington, will begin at 10:15 p.m. Disney has also released their full guide to the 2023 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party food and beverage items, including plenty of new treats. The party takes place on select nights from August 11th through November 1st, although some of these items will be available during the day to day guests as well. Here's a list of some of the new items. You'll have to check out our website at WDWNT.com for full descriptions and photos. At the Cheshire Cafe, there's the Mummy Treat and the Queen of Hearts Slushie. At Cosmic Rays, there's the terrifying Twice Spiced Chicken Sandwich, the Snarling Sub, Zombie Fingers, and the River Styx Elixir. At Friar's Nook, there's a Pain and Panic Brat, Pain and Panic Loaded Tots, and a Buffalo Chicken Hand Pie. Over at the Liberty Square Market, you can pick up a Black Velvet Whoopie Pie. And at Pecos Bills, you can get the Cajun Burger, the Bucket of Bones, a Candy Corn Milkshake. And at Storybook Treats, there's a Hades Cone, which is Dole Whip Mango Habanero. The Sunshine Tree Terrace features a tropical graveyard. The Churro Cart in the Hub features the Not So Poison Apple Churro and a Jack Pop and a Sally Pop. And over near the Haunted Mansion, a cart will have a Skull Brownie. The longest running souvenir at EPCOT has returned as guests can once again travel World Showcase with their own unique passport. This is now available at many locations throughout the park, including the Creation Shop and World Celebration. Several years have passed since the last time this passport was available, and we've been missing it since at least the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to the human interaction required to populate the passport, these passports have disappeared and took this long to come back. The entire passport book, as well as the honorary ambassador button, was redesigned to incorporate the new EPCOT logo. A pressed penny machine has returned to its home in the Frontierland area of the Magic Kingdom, although without the Splash Mountain pressed penny designs previously available. We had not expected this machine to return at all, as this entire area is being transformed for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The machine formerly featured Splash Mountain designs, but those have now been replaced with Minnie Mouse, Chip and Dale, and Mickey and Pluto designs. For the second time this month, a squirrel made an unannounced appearance in Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. In a set of videos that was sent in to us, the squirrel dashed across the stage in the pre-show scene before the curtains opened. As you might remember, earlier this month, an adventurous squirrel found its way onto the stage to crash the 1940s Halloween sequence, watching Sarah work on her rumpus room as that scene lit up. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT and their team will design your next magical vacation, from Disney World to Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line and even Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group will experience the ultimate park day. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. Theme park hours for the Magic Kingdom, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Disney's Animal Kingdom have been extended in August 2023, and actually some in July as well. On July 26th, Magic Kingdom hours have been extended until 11 p.m. That's 1 hour past the normal closing time. And then extended evening hours on that day are shifted to 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's one of your very few chances to get into the Magic Kingdom after midnight. On August 11th, hours have been extended in the morning for the Magic Kingdom, opening at 8 instead of 9 a.m. Early entry therefore begins at 7:30 a.m. The park closes to guests that day at 6 p.m. because there is a party that night. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, guests can enjoy some extra time in the park in the morning from August 6th through the 12th. The park will open at 8:30 a.m. instead of 9 p.m. each day. Early entry will therefore be 8 o'clock, and the park will still close at 9 o'clock on those nights. Disney's Animal Kingdom has also extended hours in the morning during that week of August 6th through the 12th. The park will open at 8 a.m. now instead of 9 a.m., making early entry at 7:30. For August 6th through the 10th, the park will still close at 7 p.m., but on Friday, August 11th and Saturday, August 12th, the park will stay open until 8 p.m. The Voyage of the Little Mermaid attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios has been closed since the COVID-19 pandemic shut down in March of 2020, but Disney is still surveying guests about this long-closed attraction. A recent survey asked what we thought of every Disney's Hollywood Studios attraction, including The Voyage of the Little Mermaid. We have the option to select boring, immersive, insensitive, personal favorite, iconic, or dated. The Voyage of the Little Mermaid live-action show tells the story of the 1989 film through its iconic songs. One of the highlights is the Ursula scene, where a giant Ursula stands 12 feet tall. Muppets fans were excited when Walt Disney World announced Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker would be appearing at the 2023 EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival at the Brew-Wing lab at the Odyssey. But now Disney has clarified that they will only be appearing via video. Disney added to their announcement about Dr. Bunsen and Beaker that they will appear throughout the venue via videos from Muppet Labs and not as live puppets. A slew of new Sketchbook ornaments have been released at Walt Disney World. The summer sun is still beating down on us here in Florida, and we're gearing up for Halloween, but that doesn't mean it's too early to prepare for Christmas. Ornaments featuring Red, Esmeralda, Tinkerbell, Rapunzel, Jacques and Gus, and Groot all have been released. Red the Pirate is atop a pirate skull. A very cool Small World ornament features the famous It's a Small World clock face with 3 dolls on top. We've also got the obligatory Disney 100 Mickey-shaped ornament in this collection. There's an ornament featuring Esmeralda from the Hunchback of Notre Dame in her red dress with purple sash. Hercules and Megara are embracing on a cloud with 4 Roman columns around them in this ornament. There are 2 Tinkerbell ornaments, one in which she sits against a glass bottle filled with pixie dust and looks like she's blowing pixie dust out of her hand. And then another ornament features Tinkerbell sitting atop a spool of purple thread, and this ornament lights up. Winnie the Pooh has an ornament in which he's dressed up like Santa Claus in a honey-shaped pot, and a cutout in front of the ornament resembles a stone fireplace with Pooh sitting inside with a bag of toys. There's a Gaston ornament in which he's sitting in his antlered armchair singing his iconic song. Jacques and Gus from Cinderella are going to their own ball in a pumpkin-shaped ornament. A new ornament featuring Rapunzel depicts her and her long golden hair standing in front of a curtained mural where she's painting lanterns in the sky, while Pascal sits on a box at her feet. There's a Princess Tiana ornament that features her in her sparkling blue dress, holding the froggy Prince Naveen in her hand. There's a Groot ornament that we've seen at Disneyland before because it's inspired of Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and this one is now available at Walt Disney World. And then another Groot ornament features him eating a gingerbread Awesome Mix cassette cookie. Possibly one of the best ornaments, at least in my mind, is the one that came out at BVG at Disney's Contemporary Resort. It features the Walt Disney World monorail exiting the A-frame structure of the resort with imagery of the Incredibles and a three-dimensional Mr. Incredible himself running atop the monorail. There's a dangle piece with the text Disney's Contemporary Resort in the familiar typeface, and the contemporary building, although it's very stylized in this, is blue, but you can definitely tell it's the Contemporary Resort. One of the rarer characters from Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas can now be yours, on your shoulder. The vampire teddy bear, also referred to as Scary Teddy, is a new shoulder puppet that we found at the Gateway Gifts in EPCOT underneath Spaceship Earth. In the 1993 film, Jack Skellington gives this teddy as a Christmas gift to an unsuspecting boy and girl, and the boy and girl turn out to be terrified when the puppet comes to life. Beginning on July 26th, a Disney 100 train popcorn bucket will be available for a limited time at Disneyland Park. Mickey Mouse is featured peeking out of the train windows. The top portion of the train opens to reveal the popcorn space itself, and the light on the front actually lights up. 2 new Trader Sam's shirts have arrived at Disneyland. The t-shirt, which is $34.99, is a West Coast version of one that arrived here at Walt Disney World last month. And the blue button-up, which is $59.99, features imagery of tropical foliage and tiki mugs. The 1970s Disney 100 Decades collection has arrived at Disneyland Resort. The collection celebrates all of the 1970 releases, including the Aristocats, the Rescuers, Pete's Dragon, and the Muppets. The Aristocats ear headband is $39.99. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem are featured on a Loungefly mini backpack, which is $88. The Rescuers plush set in the Disney 100 drawstring bag is $34.99, and the limited release Pete's Dragon pin set is also $34.99. Over in Paris, the full plans for the Disney Studio One refurbishment at Walt Disney Studios Park have been revealed and shared by outside ears. The enhancement and the overhaul is a part of a major ongoing update to Walt Disney Studios Park, which shares some basic theming traits with Disney's Hollywood Studios here in Florida. Beginning in January 2024, Americans wishing to visit Disneyland Paris or any other European destination will need to fill out an online visa application before their trip, in accordance with the new European Travel Information and Authorization System, otherwise known as ETIAS, E-T-I-A-S. The online application will cost $8 and asks for some basic information, including travel plans and some security questions. Approval could occur as quickly as 10 minutes, but it may take up to 96 hours. Once complete, an application wouldn't need to be made for every single visit. The visas will be valid for 3 years at a time or until the traveler's passport expires, whichever comes first. Avengers Campus at Disneyland Paris turned 1 year old on July 20th, and Disney celebrated the land's first anniversary with a few special offerings, including an encore performance of the drone show that performed at the press event last year. The Tokyo Disney Resort is reintroducing free line skipping with their 40th anniversary Priority Pass, a replacement for the retired FastPass service. With this new service, Tokyo will be the only Disney park in the world to offer free line skipping after the FastPass service ended at all the other parks during COVID-19. The Tokyo Disney Resort 40th Anniversary Priority Pass will be available beginning July 26th. An end date has not yet been announced. This system will work very much like the old FastPass system, where guests can obtain another after using the first pass or waiting 120 minutes, or after the start time of their priority pass, whichever is first. Guests will not be able to select the time to access the attraction. That will be chosen automatically. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those that didn't make it to today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on your favorite social media platforms. You can also support the entire team behind this show and others by joining WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching today who make this show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Jason Diffendahl saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
This is Disney Entertainment News Today. I'm Rob Whiteside, and here now are the top Disney entertainment stories.
For the latest in Disney entertainment news, watch Disney Entertainment News Today, hosted by Rob Whiteside. From movies and series news to stage shows, books, video games, and more. New episodes drop every Tuesday on WDWNT.tv.